Let's bring on board then our technical guest Sameet Chavan is with us on the show. We also have Mandar Jamsandekar. Afternoon, gentlemen. Sameet, gonna come to you with the index right now. Just about very quiet in the session at 85.76. What's the call?
Good afternoon to both of you. Since last 3 to 4 weeks, we have been witnessing this consolidation phase. Nifty is clearly stuck in a narrow range of 150-180 point, wherein the lower end is somewhere around 85.50 to 85.10, and higher end seems to be around 8700, 8730. We are now trading around its lower end. Thus, for a momentum trader, we would rather advise to go long. The risk would be quite limited. They can buy somewhere around 85.50, 85.60 with a stop loss slightly below 85.10, and we expect an immediate bounce that could be towards 86.50, 86.80. So this is the consolidation phase, and we would advise traders to go long around the support level and stay light once it reaches its strong resistance zone.
Take us through your top recommendations, Sameet.
We have both stocks on the long side. First one would be on NNDC. Last week, the stock confirmed its high top bottom formation on weekly chart for the first time in recent months. The stock is now trading around 106, 107, which we see as a very strong support zone. Today we are seeing a good traction along with the volume activity. Going forward, we expect the stock to move towards 121, which would be our near-term target, and it can be bought on any dip. Stop loss would be around 101. Second buy would be on BHL. This stock has been in a range since last 3 weeks, but 132, 138 seems to be a rock solid support for BHL. Going forward, we maintain our positive bias in the stock, and our immediate target would be around 153, stop loss at 131.
Right. Mandar, what is looking of interest to you right now, and what specific stocks would you like to recommend?
Yeah, good afternoon, Aisha. I think the markets would go through some more of time correction that's happening right now, and therefore the markets are flat. But during this period, we could come across a lot of stocks other than the index heavyweights, which could be of interest. Today I have got two stock picks. The first one is Tata Motors. This is on back of the earnings announcement that happened on Friday. Now on Friday, after the earnings announcement, the stock on end of the charts, the stock made an indecision pattern, and lately the stock was also facing a resistance at a level of 523. Today in the intraday trade, the stock has broken this resistance, which suggested that the markets have taken the earnings positively. And I think this view will remain intact till the time the stock trades above a level of 523. So that's going to be a support for the stock for now, and therefore I have a buy in this stock with stop loss at 514 for an entire target of 534. And this stock could also be a good positional trade going forward. The second stock is Shalimar Paints. Strong buying can be witnessed on the intraday charts today. The stock has rallied from 196 to 212 and then went through a consolidation, giving a breakout on the higher side on the 5-minute charts. I think this momentum will continue, and the stock is having a support around between 210 and 208. Therefore, looks good to buy with stop loss at 208 for a target of 223.
That's the view coming in. Shalimar Paints and Tata Motors, both buy calls. Meantime, loads of movers and shakers. Let's take it straight to Mubina, who joins in with the list. Mubina, what's on the radar today?
Well, the first one is Sri Renuka Sugar. After news broke that the lenders to its Brazilian arm have actually agreed to a reorganization. Remember that this news has come in before. Now what we understand is that creditors are willing to settle their debts on receiving only 30% of the value of a debt and interest. If in case Sri Renuka cannot pay, if there's any shortfall in this amount of about 1,422 crore rupees, it will be funded by the RDB shareholders, which is Renuka's Brazilian arm, or by a stake sale of Sri Renuka in RDB. So clearly there's going to be no fresh capital that's going to be infused in terms of this. Apollo Tyres as well is one from the TAP pack that's buzzing very smartly, and this is after rubber prices have seen a fall to multi-week lows. We have seen a decline in natural rubber prices in overseas markets as well, and that's something that's going to bode well for tire companies like Apollo Tyres, JK Tyres. All of them are in fact rallying very smartly in trade. And lastly, it's MEP Infra, which is rallying after the company, which has been engaged as a contractor for collection of user fee at the Sokala Toll Plaza. It has received the LOA from NHAI, and it is going to pay about 87.3 crore rupees on a weekly basis to NHAI over 1 year.
Okay, thanks very much, Mubina, for highlighting all of those top movers and shakers. But tire stocks definitely catches the eye today. Of course, tires is one of the main gainers right now, but the rubber prices falling to a multi-week low is definitely coming in as a big positive. Just pull up the entire lot. JK Tires, Seat as well in trade because the entire pocket is looking fairly upbeat. Sameet, just come in on the tire stocks in trade. What's the outlook?
From this entire space, Apollo Tyre and Seat, both these stocks have been our preferred stocks. Apollo Tyre at current level also certainly looks good. This rally started after breaking its important resistance of 150, 151 a couple of months back. The stock has been maintaining its upward bias since then, and today we are seeing a price pattern breakout from a range of 176, 177, which was acting as a very strong resistance. We expect this stock to continue this upward direction at least towards 200, 202, which it would take some time, probably 4 to 6 weeks to reach 200, 202. The stock is certainly a buy on dips counter. Any dip towards 180, 172 would be a very strong buying opportunity. We are seeing a base shifting higher. Earlier it was around 155 and now we can see a strong support around 165.
Right. Okay, Vijay Agarwal then joins in from Bangalore and he has a couple of queries. Vijay, hi, good afternoon. What is your question?
Yeah, see, I am Vijay Agarwal. I want to know about three companies rather. It's JSW Energy, Idea Cellular and SpiceJet. It's for a long-term horizon, minimum one year, say, one and a half year.
Okay. Mandar, why don't you come in on this? Between Idea, JSW Energy or a SpiceJet, what makes more sense?
See, for example, if I look at a stock like JSW Energy, then the stock for now is consolidating. It's got a support at around 76 and it's got a resistance around 85. So if I have to be an investor, then just because the stock is trading at support levels, yes, I can enter a trade in at these levels. But I would suggest that you enter 50% of your position at the current levels, keep a stop loss at 70, and the moment the stock gives you a breakout above 85, then the stock would be in the move and that would be the right time to add on to the stock so that you will be trading in that momentum. That's the view on JSW Energy. If I look at Idea, then Idea is right now looking weak. It's trading above, it's trading below a major support at 98. It had a support at 98 which has helped the stock for the last 6 months. So this level is going to act as a resistance now going forward. So till the time that it trades below 98, there are chances that the stock could fall down to 70, 75 levels going forward. So therefore Idea is in avoid for now. JSW Energy could be a good bet for him to get into a trade.
Okay, that's a view coming in from Mandar. Let's get in Sameet's views as well. Our viewer asked, do you recommend buying Idea, JSW Energy or SpiceJet at the current levels? Is there a preference or would you, and what are the levels that you're watching out for, Sameet?
I would agree with Mandar. From these three stocks, I would prefer JSW Energy. In fact, we have been maintaining our positive bias on the stock since last month and a half. However, the stock has been laggard since last couple of months. It's been moving sideways, but we see a strong support around 75, 77. This is a very good buying opportunity. One can enter at current level. 68 would be a stop loss on a closing basis, and we see this stock heading towards 101, which would take a few months, probably 3 to 4 months, but we maintain our positive bias. Buy any dip would be a buying opportunity. 68 would be a stop loss, and once this stock surpasses 85, we could see a confirmation of a price pattern and this stock can head towards 101.
Okay, another query, another caller then. GS Reddy, he joins us on the phone line from Doha, Qatar. Mr. Reddy, hi, good afternoon. What is your query?
Good afternoon. Actually, I have REC, Rural Electrical Corporation.
Okay.
I have 2040 shares. Average price was 254. Now it is trading, I think, 230 around. So I want to know, should I hold or, of course, I've been recovered my loss also. There was a dividend paid, and again there was a recent also dividend was there.
That's right. Okay, let me get Sameet in on this one. Sameet, what would you recommend he does? He's got REC, he bought about 2,040 shares at the price level of 254.
See, clearly this REC, PFC have been enjoying this bull run since last 2.5 months. This stock gave a stupendous rally from the levels of 150, 155 in a very short span. The trend with a near-term perspective as well as medium-term perspective looks quite strong. The stock has a potential to move towards 250, 255, which would be an immediate target. He can hold on. This stock can slip into a consolidation mode since it has already rallied quite a lot. But we maintain our positive bias. In case if he is willing to keep a stop loss, 2 and 8 would be a stop loss on a weekly closing basis. He can hold on. 250, 255 is the near-term target which we are expecting.
Thanks for the advice, and Sameet as well as Mandar, thank you for joining in and sharing with us your technical checks and outlook on the markets. Meantime then, in a bid to increase its export volumes, Tata Motors is planning